NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 72. Hurt. Go.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Play action. Now Dart. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mary.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Hall.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now here's Young.
This pass out wide to Hall.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Breece Hall, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd down and 3.
Here's Dart.
And that'll be incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and short.
You look at this Carolina defense.
They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. If those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals.
only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And then getting 2 scores here on the road, that's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
To throw, Young. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he swallowed it right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow. Blue, 32. Go pink. Hey, blue. Ready.
Throwing, Young.
And check down, complete to Hall.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He's got a man, complete.
Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Jay Tonjes.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Room past the 35.
And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Take go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, smash. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw now, Dart. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Touchdown, Carolina! Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Throwing, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Bengals 7. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go. Red, yellow, black, red, blue striker. Ready?
Young now. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Paul will give up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Young here, you can see, changing to play.
Black shot. Ready.
2nd and 11. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Come on, 30, 33. Yellow. Go pink. Light blue. Drill green.
Young working out of the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact lulled time there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th
Here's the
down.
Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 10. To throw, Dart. Quick slant caught by Chase. They can't tackle him. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Dart. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the 14.
To the air, Dart. That's complete to Robinson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the gun, Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing his Dart. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Looking to throw, Dart. And Dixon has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. Dart. And this is going to be intercepted.
Dart's pass. Intercepted.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Got it. Go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Following the interception, Young. Who dumps this one off here to Hall. Now he's into the clear again. Breece Hall on his horse. Touchdown, Carolina. Breece Hall on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Ryland for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Bengals 7.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. They kick it apart. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here's Dart. And he'll go right back to chase. That's caught again.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing his Dart.
And Dixon over the middle. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the Panthers' 20-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
19 Lions.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Bengals 14. Cincinnati.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the double.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
It's Young off play action. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Ball again on second down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Watch out, man. 60 green. Hey, green.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Yellow, zoom. Blaster, 6. Hey, red, zone red.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments his defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Trap 60. Ready. Bronco 80. Touch.
Here's Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Dart. It's caught right side, Dixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 25 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know who we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
the 22. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Watch, red, 38. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
33, yellow, check, smash. Red, yellow, black shot.
Young now.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 46.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 52 blue. Hey, red. Set.
Young will set to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Hall. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They've called his name a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Yo, 10 cycles.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Trap 60. 18, runway, 8.
Dart going to look to throw here. Open man is Chase, complete.
A gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Throwing, Dart.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To throw, Dart.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And this is incomplete.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Looking to put a drive together.
Right, take off. Come on, set. Yellow, 20, green jack. Cut.
On play action, Young.
That one complete to Tonjes.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
52 blue.
Give to Hall running right. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Black 40. Check pink. Ready.
Here's Hall again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Okay, ready?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Dart.
32-yard line.
And Diggs has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
And the Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Dart. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
To the air, Dart. It's complete to Diggs. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Looking deep here for Chase. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll throw again. Dart. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Bengals 28. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
In all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Set. Yellow, 22. Shoot, yellow. Cut.
Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
45, right. Blaster, 6. Needle blue. Ready.
Young to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got his man, complete.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
And the Panther first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. You don't see that a ton, do you? The quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Smith, red. Check.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Try to take this home, they'll run.
And he's got to be frustrated. Bottled up for the 3rd straight play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
Their own 14-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
our last chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Carolina, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles
time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with